Hi everyone. So today's 50-minute practice will be a super well-rounded vinyasa class. I feel like I haven't done a long practice in a while where we just kind of hit everything along the way. So this is a great practice just to, go back to some of the good tried and true poses and just a good practice to do if you want to sweat and move and your whole body needs to just get a little bit of action. So I'll see you on the mat in just a second. Okay everyone, so go ahead and start in a nice comfortable seated pose, and we'll just drop in with the breath as we usually do. Take a big inhale. Open mouth, exhale, release. Deep inhale. Open mouth, exhale, let all of the air go. One more, inhale. And open mouth, exhale, release. Bring the hands to meet at heart center. Let's set the collective intention for today's practice to be to just, give ourselves this time to move, to breathe, to feel good in the body. So with that being said, let's take one massive inhale. Hold. Inhale a little bit more. And open mouth, exhale, release. Very nice. Good. Step your left hand off to the left and reach the right arm by the ear. So just a little bit of a gentle side bend. You can even bend the left elbow. Take the right hand to the base of your skull and continue to reach through the right elbow. So you're really fanning out through the right ribs. Nice. On your next inhale, come all the way up. Reach the hands above the head. Exhale, go ahead and take the right hand down and off to the right. Reach the left arm by the ear. Bend the left elbow, take the hand to the base of the skull. Gently bend your right elbow and fan out through the left rib cage. Deep breaths. Very nice. Inhale, sit all the way up, reach the arms out wide. Exhale, take your right arm in front of you and take your left forearm to your right forearm. So closer to the wrist side of the arm rather than the elbow. Draw the top of your right shoulder down and let your left ear gently fall towards your left shoulder. I like to kind of nod my head gently back and forth to hit some subtly different angles in the stretch. And then bring your head all the way back up. Switch sides, so inhale, begin by reaching the arms out wide. Exhale, take the left arm in front of you, wrap your right forearm in front of your left forearm. Draw the top of the left shoulder down and let your right ear fall towards your right shoulder. So you're feeling a nice stretch in the outside of the left shoulder, the space between the shoulder blades and the left side of the neck. If you want to nod the head back and forth, you can do that. Very nice. Inhale, bring the head all the way up. Inhale, reach the arms out wide. Exhale, last little thing with the shoulders. Interlace the hands behind the back. Draw the shoulder blades back and down. And then go ahead and just take your right hand to your left hip. Use your left hand to get it there. Let your left ear once again fall towards your left shoulder. So a little bit more intense in the shoulders or in the neck this time. Draw the chin back. Turn the chin down towards the shoulder. Just explore. So opening the neck and the shoulders is so important in a time like this, or really in life in general. Draw the shoulder blades back and down. And then go ahead and take your left hand to your right hip. Squeeze your elbows towards one another. I think it's kind of interesting how us yoga teachers are saying, in a time like this, we got to open the neck and shoulders. And for those of you that live in, that work at the computer, whether coronavirus or not, you're like, yeah, we do. So, this is for all of you. Nice. Inhale, come all the way up. Undo the arms, plant the palms, and let's just step right into downward facing dog. And as you come into downward facing dog, pedal the heels out a little bit. Maybe move the hips side to side. Good. Inhale, plank pose, come forward. Pause here. Draw the lower belly in. Broaden the heart forward. And then on your exhale, slowly lower all the way down to the belly. Let's do a few rolling cobras. So step the hands out just a little bit wider and turn the fingers slightly outwards. Inhale, rise up to a miniature cobra pose. And exhale, lower down. Now this time, start with the right shoulder. Draw it back, and then the left shoulder. And then the right, so you're just getting a little groovy. And exhale, do the same thing on the way down. Good, start with the left shoulder this time. Inhale, rise. And exhale, lower. This time, reach the hands back, face the palms down. Inhale, locust pose. Squeeze the shoulder blades back and down. Straighten the legs, lift the thighs a little bit higher. And then exhale, plant the palms, tuck the toes. Press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg high. Bend your knee, open your hip. Feel free to circle the ankle or the knee. Good, stretch the right leg long. And then exhale, step the foot in between the hands. Bring the left knee down. Inhale, sweep the hands above the head. Ardha Anjaneyasana. Pause here on your exhale, cactus your arms. So I don't want you to cactus the arms by just kind of doing that, but feel like you're doing a pull-up here. And then sit a little bit lower into this and broaden the elbows back. Now on your exhale, bring the forearms together in front of your face. Squeeze them. Inhale, open up wide. Exhale, forearms together. Inhale, open up wide. Exhale, bring your hands down. Now tuck your left toes, lift off your left knee, and straighten your right leg. Spread the toes. Maybe flex the right foot and lift the foot off the floor. Maybe bump the hips off to the left a little bit and turn your right toes to the right. Good, plant the right foot. Inhale, lunge forward. Exhale, step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Now keep the hands nice and close. Inhale, rise up, cobra pose. Roll the neck out a little bit. Nice. Exhale, tuck the toes. Press back, downward facing dog. Take a massive inhale, press the floor away. Open mouth, exhale, release. Inhale, reach the left leg high, bend your left knee and open your hip. Drive both of the hands down, engage your right thigh back. Stretch the left leg long, and on your exhale, step the foot in between your hands, bring the back knee down. Inhale, sweep the hands above the head. Exhale, cactus the arms. Now pause here. Fronts of the shoulders onto the back. Sink a little bit lower. Take a big inhale. Exhale, squeeze the forearms together in front of your face. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, bring the hands down. Now lift off your right knee. Stretch the left leg long. And fold over your left leg. Spread your toes, maybe flex the left foot. And lift the foot off the floor. Let both of your hips bump to the right as you turn your left toes a little bit off to the left. This should get into the upper outer left hip. And then rebend into your left knee. This time step forward to the top of the mat. Feet are hips distance. Toes, second toes facing forward. Halfway lift, inhale. And a forward fold, exhale. Good, spread your toes a little bit. Grab opposite elbows. Sway side to side. Deep inhales and exhales. Good, let's go ahead and inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the hands above the head. Exhale, bring the hands down through heart center, arms down by the sides. Good. So we're going to emphasize a little bit more heart opening today. Some back bends, but we'll get into everything else on the way. But back bends will be the kind of major theme. So let's inhale, sweep the hands above the head, meet the palms, look at the thumbs. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Now pause here. If you're doing halfway lift like this, I want you to stick your butt out and squeeze your shoulder blades together. On your exhale, forward fold, tuck the chin towards the chest. Inhale, sweep the hands above the head. Exhale, bring the hands down through heart center, arms by the sides. Inhale, hands rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the hands above the head, grow long. Exhale, bring the hands through heart center, arms down by the sides. Nice. Inhale, hands rise. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at your hips. Inhale, reach the heart forward, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back, bring the knee down, plant your right hand, take left hand to left thigh, and just rotate. Ooh, hopefully you heard that crack in my back. As you drive right hand down, scoop right shoulder onto the back. Now bend your right knee, hold onto the pinky toe side of your foot. If that's not coming for you or coming into your body, it means that there's a problem with you. Just kidding. No, it means that your quads aren't able to do that. And guess what? That's okay. So just keep your hand to your thigh. And draw the lower belly slightly in and up. Scoop the left shoulder onto the back. On your exhale, take the left hand down. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog or a cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg high. Bend your knee, open your hip. Bring this into the side body a lot, maybe even lower down onto your left forearm, and really twist open. Good. Inhale, straighten right leg. Exhale, step right foot in between the hands, bring left knee down. Plant your left hand, take right hand to right thigh to begin. As the hips sink forward, twist. Bend the back left leg and capture onto the foot if you did before, pinky toe side of the foot. Scoop right shoulder onto the back. And then on your exhale, take your right hand down. Step forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the hands above the head. Exhale, hands through heart center, arms by the sides. Okay, everybody, so we're going to continue to move through these lunging salutations, but a little bit more rhythmically. Inhale, sweep hands above the head. Exhale, forward fold, tuck chin to the chest. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back. Keep the left leg straight. Inhale, full crescent lunge. Reach the hands above the head. Exhale, hands down. Step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog or a cobra. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, reach left leg high. Exhale, step the left foot in between the thumbs, right knee down. Inhale, sweep the hands above the head. Exhale, hands down, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift, reach the heart forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the hands above the head. Exhale, hands through heart center, arms by the sides. Continuing, inhale, hands rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back, leg is straight. Full crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, hands down, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog or a cobra. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, reach the right leg high. Exhale, step the foot in between the thumbs, bring your left knee down. Inhale, sweep the hands above the head. Exhale, hands down, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the hands above the head. Exhale, bring the hands through heart center, arms down by the sides. Really nice. Inhale, hands rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left foot back. Keep the leg straight. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Plank pose, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog or a cobra. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left leg high, because I forgot before, bend your knee, open your hip. Maybe lower your right forearm down. Very nice. Inhale, straighten the arm and the leg. Exhale, step the foot in between the hands, back knee down. Inhale, sweep the hands above the head. Exhale, hands down, step forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, hands rise. Exhale, hands through heart center, arms by the sides. Good. From here, let's go ahead and bend the knees. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Now sit nice and low. Send the weight into the heels. On your exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, broaden the elbows back. Exhale, squeeze the forearms together in front of your face. Inhale, broaden. And exhale, squeeze. Continue to sit low. Inhale, broaden. This time, exhale, interlace the hands behind the back. Draw the shoulder blades back and down. Forward fold, hinge at your hips. So as the hands move up and over, the shoulder blades continue to squeeze together. Let your head be heavy. Good. Bring the hands all the way down. Let's inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Lower all the way down to the belly, exhale. Come to your forearms. Inhale, Sphinx. Exhale, interlace the fingers, tuck the toes, and lift up into forearm plank. Engage the lower belly. Let's turn the right forearm in. Roll to the pinky toe side of your right foot and reach the left hand high. Good. Reach the left arm by the ear. Notice if your left hip is rolling open or rolling forward, or if the butt is sticking out. Try to avoid that. Exhale, left forearm down. Opposite side. Pinky toe side of left foot. Reach the right hand high. And then reach the right arm by the ear. Engage your belly. Draw your head back. Drive the left forearm down. Good. Exhale, right forearm down. Take a big inhale. And bring your hips all the way down. Broaden the chest. Inhale. Exhale, plant the palms. Press back. Downward facing dog. Let's take a big inhale. Open mouth, release. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. And a forward fold, exhale. Inhale, sweep the hands above the head. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samastitihi. Very nice. Go ahead and bend your knees once again. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, cactus the arms. Sit low. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the forearms together. Inhale, open. And exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open. Once again, exhale, interlace the hands behind the back. Draw the shoulder blades back and down. And exhale, bow forward. Knees can remain bent. Ground through the inner heels. Let your head be heavy as you squeeze your shoulder blades together. On your exhale, bring the hands all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Lower all the way down to the belly. Exhale. Come to your forearms. Inhale, Sphinx pose with the hands interlaced. Exhale, tuck your toes. Rise up, forearm plank. Now this time, dolphin pose. Stick the butt up to the sky and walk your feet forward. Drive the forearms forward and down and send the chest towards the thighs. Keep shooting the butt up and back, up and back. Good, slowly walk the feet back out. Take a big inhale, broaden your chest. Exhale, bring the hips all the way down. Inhale, broaden the shoulders. Exhale, plant the palms and press back, downward facing dog. Big inhale and down dog. Open mouth, exhale, release. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, sweep the hands above the head. Exhale, hands through heart center. Arms down by the sides. Nice job, everybody. So we're going to continue to move through a few different variations of sun salutations before we move into standing poses. So bend your knees, inhale, Utkatasana. This time, exhale, sit all the way down onto your butt, and let's come into Navasana boat pose. Now remember, you're lifting the chest, broadening the shoulders. On your exhale, lower down, Ardha Navasana, pause. So shoulder blades off the mat, legs straight. Rise back up, full boat pose. Lower down, Ardha Navasana. Good. From here, interlace the hands behind the head. Exhale, right elbow to left knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, right knee. Exhale, left knee. Inhale, switch. Inhale, switch. 3 more times. Inhale, switch. Inhale, switch. And switch. Hug knees into your chest. Let your head rest. Very nice, everybody. Let's begin to rock and roll a few times until you can come all the way up. Plant the palms and step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog or a cobra, strong legs. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Good. From downward facing dog, big inhale. Come onto the tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees and step or jump. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, inhale. Utkatasana. Exhale, sit all the way down onto your butt. Come into boat pose once again. I'm only doing this because I know you all love it. I make that joke every video. Lower all the way down, Navasana, low Ardha Navasana. Interlace the hands, bicycle crunches. Left knee, exhale. Center first, inhale. Right knee, exhale. Inhale, switch. Inhale, switch. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, switch, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 3 more, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, rest. Ooh, very nice. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock side to side. Take a few deep breaths. Good. Begin to rock and roll. And come all the way up, plant the palms. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog or a cobra. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Take a big inhale. Open mouth, release. Inhale, look between the thumbs. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, this time sweep the hands above the head. Exhale, bring the hands through heart center, arms down by the sides. Let's move into standing poses now. Inhale, reach the hands above the head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back. Make your way through chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Now know that your legs should be lifted off the floor if you're an up dog. I just do a bajillion of these a day, so this is what I choose to do just to take care of myself. And keep going, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg high. Exhale, step the right foot in between the thumbs, bring the back left heel down. Warrior 2, inhale. Reverse warrior, exhale. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, exalted warrior, but straighten your right leg. Good. Inhale, drop your right hip, reach forward, tick-tock your arms, triangle pose. Now pause here, wrap the chest up to the sky. Let's take the left hand behind the head, and I want you to press your head back into your left hand. Now wrap your tricep in and reach the left elbow down towards the right big toe. Good. Take your left hand to your left hip. Lunge forward, come into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Reach the left hand high. Bend the left knee and hold on to the inner arch of your left foot and begin to actively kick through the foot. Now, if you can't come into Shavasana, just stay in Ardha Chandrasana. Good. Let go of your left foot. Step back, warrior 2. Take a big inhale, sit low. Exhale, windmill down, and pause. Ground through the left hand, roll to the pinky toe side of your left foot. Reach the right hand high. Reach the right arm by the ear, lift the left hip up. And on your exhale, make your way right through chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. And a downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, reach the left leg high. Exhale, step left foot in between the thumbs, ground your right heel. Warrior 2, inhale, sit low. Exhale, reverse warrior, keep the knee bent. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, exalted triangle pose. Inhale, reach the left hand forward, drop your left hip. Exhale, tick-tock your arms. Open the chest to the sky for triangle pose. Engage the lower belly a little bit. Bend your right elbow. Take the hand behind the head. Gently press your head back into your hand. Now I want you to wrap the tricep in and begin to reach the right elbow towards the left big toe. Good. Right hand to right hip. Bend your left knee, launch off of your left foot. And come into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Maybe reach right hand high. Maybe bend right leg and hold on to the inner arch of the foot. And actively kick, coming into Chapasana. Now if Chapasana isn't a thing for you, stay in Ardha Chandrasana. Good, let go of the foot if you have it. Slowly step back, warrior 2. Take a big inhale. Exhale, windmill down. Inhale, plank pose, pause. Roll to the pinky toe side of your right foot. Ground through your right hand, rise up, side plank. Reach the left arm by the ear and make it a big side bend. Lift your right hip. Exhale, move directly through chaturanga. Upward facing dog or a cobra. Child's pose. Drop the knees, send the sits bones back to the heels. Now as you come into child's pose, bring your hands into a prayer position and take the thumbs to the base of the skull. Maybe give yourself a little neck massage. But just rest and take a few deep breaths here. Good, reach your arms out long. Inhale, rise up, tabletop. Exhale, tuck the toes. Press back, downward facing dog. Take a big inhale, look between the thumbs. Exhale, bend your knees, step or jump, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. This time, bend your knees, Utkatasana, chair pose, and go ahead and bring your hands to your hips. Now I want you to squeeze your elbows back. Bring your weight into your right foot. Hover your left foot away from the floor. Feel how the outer right hip turns on. Squeeze left heel towards your bum. And then very slowly begin to extend your left foot back. Squeeze your elbows back. Reach forward through the crown of the head. Very slowly land the left foot back at the back of the mat for Crescent Lunge. Inhale, sweep the hands above the head. Exhale, hands through heart center, twist to your right. Hook left elbow at right knee. Could you breathe? Could you keep the left leg awake and gently press your right knee into your left tricep? Broaden your throat. Good, on your exhale, take the hands down. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to left tricep. Thread the foot through. Ground the left heel. Inhale, left hand rises. Now lift right hip as you reach the left hand forward and down. Breathe. Open the chest now. Find a little bit of a back bend. Good. Left hand down. Inhale, plank pose. Chaturanga. Exhale. Upward facing dog or a cobra. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Big inhale. Open mouth release. Inhale, look between the thumbs. Exhale, bend the knees, step or jump. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, bring the hands to the hips. Chair pose. Now same thing, other side. So remember, so that the shoulders don't round forward, squeeze your triceps onto your back. Bring your weight into your right foot. Bring your weight into your left foot. Hover your right foot away from the floor. Squeeze right heel towards butt. Like you're kicking through mud, extend the right foot back as you bring your chest forward. Elbows back. Don't let your right hip rise too high. Good. Slowly step back. Crescent lunge. Inhale. Sweep the hands above the head. Grow long. Exhale. Twist to your left. Hook your right elbow at your left knee. Ooh, back crack. Breathe. Don't let the hips be lazy here, but keep them awake. Broaden the throat. One more breath. Good. Hands down. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to right tricep. Thread the foot through. Ground right heel. Inhale, right hand rises. Reach right arm by the ear. Lift left hip. So first you begin by reaching down. Then begin to peel the chest open, but keep the kind of external rotation in your shoulder. Good. Exhale, right hand down. Plank pose. Inhale. Chaturanga. Exhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big inhale. Open mouth release. Inhale, butt up and back. Open mouth release, exhale. Okay, let's go ahead and more explicitly begin to prepare for some back bends. So inhale, reach the right leg high. Exhale, come into pigeon pose, and not the forward fold variation yet. But I want you to drive your shin down and let your hips lift quite a bit. So you'll notice my hips really rise, and that's because my legs are working really hard. Now you're either gonna stay here and bring your hands to your hips. You should feel this Samana Vayu of legs pulling in from the front, from the back, from the sides. Maybe you bend the back left leg, capture onto the inner arch. Maybe pull the heel towards the butt, but don't let the hips sink down. Press the right shin into the floor. Maybe for a few moments you kick the foot into the hand. Good. And then on your exhale, let go of your left leg. Now lean all the way into your right hip. And I want you to bring your right knee to a 90-degree angle. So you're going to bring your shin forward a bit. Keep the left knee bent a little bit. Take the left elbow down in front of your right ankle. Step the right hand off to the right. So a little bit of a different variation of pigeon pose. This is a super stable version for the knee, because the torque is being produced at the hip rather than the knee, because a 90-degree angle is a really stable angle for the knee. But if you have more open hips without changing your front leg, you can always slide the left leg back, press with your right hand, and send more weight into your left thigh. Take a few deep breaths here. Try to twist the ribs towards the right. Very nice. On your next inhale, come all the way up. Draw the right heel in once again. Plant the palms. Inhale, three-legged dog. Reach the right leg high. Bend your knee. Open your hip. Now, if you like, flip the dog. Keep the left leg straight. Send the hips up. Reach the right hand back and down. Good. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Very nice. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog or a cobra. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the left leg high. Exhale, pigeon pose on the other side. So remember, for the first variation, left heel is pretty close in, but the legs drive down to move the hips up. So really, that's one of the basic yoga cues. You're pressing into the floor, you're rooting in order to rise. So bend your right leg now. Reach the right hand back if you did so before for the right foot. That would be on the left side before. Kick through the foot, or maybe pull the heel in towards the butt. But wherever you are, you're driving left shin down, lifting the hip points up. Maybe you kick through the foot, get into the shoulder a little bit more. And then on your exhale, let go of your right foot. Go ahead and lean your weight to your left hip. And let's scoot the left ankle forward. So you have that 90-degree angle. So left hip is in front of left knee. Rather, left hip is behind left knee. Left ankle is off to the left of the left knee. Now take your right elbow down and right forearm down in front of the left ankle. Right knee will still be bent for now. Take your left hand off to the left and just gently twist. So it's a position where your left knee is at a 90-degree angle, and you might even begin to slide your right leg back and lean more weight into your right hip. But breathe. Don't push yourself past your limit. In fact, gently press the left shin down and cultivate a little bit of strength in the left leg. Let's take a few more deep breaths. Very nice. Inhale, come all the way up. Draw your left heel back in, plant the palms. Inhale, three-legged dog. Bend your left knee, open your hip. Keep the right leg straight as you send the hips up. Reach the left hand back and down. Good. Downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Chaturanga, lower all the way down to the belly. Now this time, go ahead and bend both of your legs. Capture onto the pinky toe sides of the feet. And begin to kick through the feet. So keep the feet hips distance apart. Continue to draw the shoulders onto the back. Lean weight forward into your belly. Kick for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Rest your right ear to the mat. Maybe arms by the sides, maybe windshield wiper the legs. Good, and then switch sides. Just bring the opposite ear to the mat. Very nice. On your exhale, plant the palms, tuck the toes, press back. Downward facing dog. Take a massive inhale. Open mouth, exhale, release. Good. Drop your knees, come onto your butt, and now we're just going to do a little bit of stuff with the shoulders before we lie onto the back. So go ahead and inhale, reach the arms out wide like we did at the beginning of class. On your exhale, bend the left elbow, crawl the hand up the back. Bend the right elbow, crawl the hand down the back. And then lateral bend up and over to your left. If the hands come together, great. If they don't, not a big deal. Just reach the fists towards one another and try not to round the spine. Good. Inhale, cactus the arms. Exhale, switch sides. Lateral bend up and over to your right. Breathe. Be expansive through the ribs. Very nice. Inhale, come back to neutral. Cactus the arms. Exhale, go ahead and wrap your right elbow on top of the left elbow. Hands together for eagle arms. Press your forearms forward. Now I want you to find a little bit of a back bend here. Lift the heart up to the sky. And then on your exhale, bring the elbows back to neutral. Inhale, open the arms wide. Exhale, bring the left elbow on top. So you would think that this wouldn't be good for a back bend, but the reality is when you reach your arms above your head, your shoulder blades laterally rotate and rise in wheel pose. So this is helping those muscles get that action. Lift the elbows up a little bit like you're doing a back bend here. And then go ahead and undo it. Bring your arms all the way down. So we're going to come into an even more intense quad opener. I don't do this pose a lot. I have a blanket though, which will help me modify. So if you also need to modify because your knee doesn't fold as well as you would like it to, because of your ankle or your knee, then you're going to use a blanket too. But a lot of you might not need a blanket. So what I want you to do is fold the blanket like so. And then go ahead and just sit your right hip onto the blanket. Stretch the right leg out long. Bend your left knee and take the left heel to the outside of the glute. So you're going to stay here if this is enough. If this is too much in your left knee, lift your hips up higher with something like a block or a few blankets. So there's lots of different ways to do this pose. You might not need a blanket at all, but begin to walk your hands back if you have a little bit more range. You might come all the way down onto your forearms or rest all the way down onto your back. If you're down here, bend your right knee and plant the foot down onto the floor. Now, if the left knee begins to lift, root that left knee down. Now, I want you to engage the belly and pull it down and in. Grab opposite elbows above the head. This is Ekapada Supta Virasana. Now notice the butt is going to want to stick out. Engage your glutes. Send your hips forward. Spread your left toes a little bit. Take a few full and complete breaths in this space. Good. To come out, go ahead and sit all the way up. That was harder than it should have been. And lean your weight into your right hip so that you can just freely stretch the left leg long. And shake out the leg a little bit. And let's go ahead and switch sides. So make sure that your left hip is on the blanket, if you're using one. And then right leg is folded. And slowly come to your expression of the pose that you did on the other side. So lie down or stay in the forearms or stay seated. Bend your left knee. This should help you bring more weight to the right side. Don't let the right knee lift off the floor, but try to bring this into your quads and your hip flexors by tucking the tailbone and bringing the hip points towards the lower ribs and the lower ribs down and in. Grab opposite elbows above the head. Few deep breaths here. Exhales are opportunities to really contain, pull everything into the midline. Inhales are opportunities to reach forward through the right knee and back through the elbows. Very nice. On your next exhale, come up, or you can lean to your left and then stretch the leg out any way you would like to do it. I have some sort of injury going on in this right ankle, so not that you care. I'm just kidding. That's why I'm being careful. So we all have stuff going on with our bodies. Now, next little thing we're going to do here is get into the shoulders with an inversion before we lie down onto the back and do some back bends. So to come into this inversion, you're going to have a few different options. The first option will be headstand, Shavasana 1. So if you are like, what the hell is headstand? Well, guess what? Lucky for you, I just posted a class on headstand, and it was the class right before this one. So go check out that class and learn how to do headstand. So I'm going to guide us through headstand. If you're not doing headstand, you can come into kick-ups to handstand up the wall. You could come into legs up the wall. You have lots of options. So go ahead and drop the forearms down to the floor. Interlace the fingers. Remember, elbows aren't too wide. Take the head down in between the wrists. So I'm going to be kind of quick and short about how you do it because I spent 30 minutes talking to about it in the last class. So definitely check that class out if you want more information. Head to the space in between the wrists. Lift off your knees, walk your feet forward, draw your knees in. You can do this at a wall, remember that. And then stretch the legs up and out. Engage your glutes. Drive down through the forearms just to awaken the shoulders. So there should be really barely any weight in your head, maybe like 20% of all of the weight. If you're really confident in headstand, reach your left leg forward, right leg back into a splits, and then switch sides, right leg forward, left leg back. Do that a few more times. Maybe you're just staying still and trying to balance. Good, both legs high. Take 3 more breaths. And to come down, draw the knees in, place the feet down onto the floor, take a seat back to your heels. You can also do child's pose at this point. Take an inhale, shrug the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, draw the shoulders back and down. Deep inhale. Exhale, shoulders back and down. Roll the neck out gently. Very good. And let's go ahead and transition onto the back so that we can do some back bends, ladies and gentlemen. So once you get onto the back, I want you to plant the feet down onto the floor. Now, if you didn't do headstand, it's okay. It's not like I'm judging you. I'm joking. I'm really not judging you. It's fine. Maybe come out of legs up the wall. So let's go ahead and get on the back together. Ground through the heels. Make sure your heels are nice and close towards your butt. Arms by the sides. Engage your glutes. Now I want you to start by stick your butt out. Try to arch your lower back away from the floor. Now do the opposite. Ground the lower back. Engage the lower belly. And become a little bit lighter on your sacrum. Now keep that. From there, engage the glutes and lift all the way up. Nice. Roll the shoulders under the back. Interlace your hands. Draw the elbows, the triceps, the wrists down. And really lift the chest up. Engage the glutes forward. 2 more breaths here. Root through the inner heels. And on your next exhale, come all the way down. Let's bring the bottoms of the feet together, the knees out wide. So we're going to do more back bends in a moment here. But I just want you to take a few seconds to breathe and rest. So you've been working really hard. You may or may not have noticed that there's, been slightly different lighting in this because, I paused it once in a while to go and cry and lick my wounds. So you've made it nonstop through something that I could just cut in today. But anyways, I'm probably going to forget to edit this out too. So you know what? Just love me, okay? Just love me for who I am. Now plant the feet down. Inhale. Let's lift the hips up nice and high. Plant the hands by the sides of the head. Come to the top of the head. Good. Elbows in. Press up. Wheel pose. Now, if the weight is in your feet a lot, send the weight forward into your hands. Bring this into your shoulders. Keep going. Good. Breathe. Maybe look down. One more breath. And exhale, come all the way down. Yes, yes, yes. Bring the bottoms of the feet together, knees out wide. And breathe. So how are you guys doing? Like, really, how are you? Because this is interesting. This time is just fascinating. Let's do a open mouth sigh, deep inhale. Open mouth sigh. But we're going to get through this together. We'll keep doing yoga together. And, you know, the wonderful thing about humans is that we are adaptable. So, okay, let's go into just one more back bend. So plant the feet down, arms by the sides or hands by the sides of the head. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, lift to the top of the head. Press through the hands. Rise up, full wheel or bridge or Viparita Dandasana if you know it. If you want to come into an Ekapada variation, ground your left foot, draw the right knee up, and extend the right heel high. Good. Take right foot down, ground right foot, draw left knee up, and reach left foot high. Good. Bring the foot down. One more breath. And exhale, come all the way down. So if you were like, oh, that was a curveball, Jack, pause it and try it again. Definitely, it's something I want to spend more time on in my classes, kind of doing different variations with one leg and back bends. So bring the bottoms of the feet together. Take one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Inhale deeply into your belly. And open mouth release. Deep inhale. And open mouth. Let it go. One more inhale into the belly, the side ribs, the chest. Open mouth, exhale, release that air. So the hand on the belly is the space of will, the space of drive, the drive to be energized in yoga, to re-encounter our lives after this class with, you know, a sense of motivation, to feel in purpose with our lives. And the hand on the heart is the space of compassion, love, understanding, patience. So the way we treat ourselves, the way we treat our pursuits and the people around us shall be from a place of love, patience, and understanding. Otherwise, the will is going to only bring pain and suffering. Like RuPaul says, if you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you going to love somebody else? Can I get an amen? This is my delirious yoga teacher outtakes. But everything I'm saying is true, okay? As you feel ready, let's go ahead and come into Happy Babies pose. Grab onto the pinky toe sides of the feet or the inner arches and just rock side to side. Be a little baby. Can you ground the sacrum down and arch the lower back away from the floor? Nice. Now from here, just cross your left ankle in front of your right. Hold on to your ankles here. And just kind of rest onto your back. And feel this gentle stretch in the outer hips. Let your head and your shoulders be heavy. This should feel nice and contained. 2 more breaths. Good, bring the opposite shin on top. It might feel kind of awkward or more normal. You can rock side to side if you would like. Very good. And then bring the knees together. Bring the arms out to a T, and on your exhale, let the knees fall to the right. Take your right hand to the outside of your left thigh. Maybe look to the left. Soften the left shoulder and take a few breaths. Each breath is an opportunity to drop into what is, to what you are, to where you are at, with acceptance, love, and deep patience. Inhale, draw the knees back to center. Exhale, let the knees fall to the left. Ooh, take your left hand to your right thigh. Sorry, I'm making lots of noises today. And breathe. Breathe in love. Let go of anything that is causing you harmful mental, emotional, or physical struggle. Very good. Inhale, come back to center. Let's go ahead and hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a huge squeeze. And then stretch out. Final Shavasana. Let the palms open to the sky. The toes roll out to the edges of the mat. Wrap the shoulder blades under the back. Close the eyes. Let the eyes become soft and relaxed. Feel that the belly is unclenched. So let it be mushy. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way that God made you. If there is a God. Thank you guys for joining me. Stay in Shavasana as long as you would like, as usual. It's always a pleasure meeting you on the mat, on the virtual mat, so please comment and let me know how you enjoyed the class. Your comments and subscriptions, and just in general, your support help me keep this channel going. You know, this is my living. This is how I, earn my money. You know, we all need to earn a little bit of money. Donations are appreciated, but also just subscribe, comment, share these videos with your friends. You know, I can't monetize this channel until there's 1,000 subscribers. Right now, I have wonderful 120 or something, which makes me so happy. But I want to be able to offer this experience to everyone. I also believe that what I do here on this channel is, worth something. This is my work and this is my dharma, and they happen to be in alignment, and I'm so deeply grateful for that. So anyways, rest, and I will see you next time, friends. Namaste.